Hello out there and everyone that enjoys and loves music and collecting music. Um, Before I get into showing some records here that I recently picked up, some that I acquired through a recent trade, I just want to wish everyone out there a happy Father's Day. I wish you all success and much appreciation to all those who are fathers. So I hope you have a good day and every day of your life is good. Second thing I want to mention, happy birthday to my favorite Beatle, Paul McCartney. I pulled this out because I'm going to listen to this record. If I'm understanding some folks out there, that pretty soon we might get an archive collection of this album, Wings, Back to the Egg, released in 1979. Mine is just an old school copy that I picked up at a flea market for like $2 or $3. And I remember when I first got this record a long, long time ago that I was sort of lost about it. Here's why. I thought it was going to have that song on here, Goodnight Tonight. But I guess it was released, that song, as a single, maybe later or before. I don't remember. I used to have all these facts down about McCartney because I'm a big McCartney and Wings fan. But I forgot a lot of it. And I'll be honest, I got lazy and I guess I got disinterested in it, into reading. But, you know, like they say around here, it is what it is. But I am a McCartney fan. I've made a few videos about him and shown some stuff that I picked up over the years, if you want to go back and look at some of my videos. But so I'm going to play this album today. And London Town is another favorite of mine. So happy birthday, Sir Paul McCartney, one of my favorite artists. Okay, now I'm going to get into some records that I acquired through trade and some that I acquired through an auction. Some more soundtracks to my collection, and I'm greatly in appreciation of winning them. But I finally got one of my Moody Blues grails. A few videos back, I made a video showing my Moody Blues collection that I love. I love their music. Ever since I was a kid and I heard Nights in White Satin, come on the radio. The song blew me away, and it just had that real symphonic sound. It was just real beautiful. Love the lyrics. Love the nice strumming of the acoustic guitar on that song. But I acquired this yesterday. I finally found my Who Grail, and that's Moody Blues #1. And it says go now, so I'm not sure. I didn't look at the what it says on the label of the record. But from what I remember, From the Bottom of My Heart was a big hit for them in the UK. Now this is pre-symphonic prog rock style Moody Blues. But this album is really good. A lot of good blues tunes on here with some rock edge to it. One of my favorite songs, and still my favorite song, is Go Now from this record. I'll never forget when I heard a guy play this album, and it was one of those CD flashback reissue label, and he was playing, it had the songs from this album on it, and I was like, I got to get that one day. I never did, but yesterday I went to my record store. I was off, went to go look, and I said, I'm going to check the Moody Blues section for $5.99 plus tax. Here it is. I finally got it, and I'll be listening to this today. My favorite version of the song is the live version on Wings Over America. Made the connection. Remember Denny Lane? Or folks might remember Denny Lane being part of Wings. And playing on Back to the Egg and London Town. So, stoked about getting this. And from what I could tell real quickly here, it is just on London. It's not a mono, it's a stereo. Well, on the record itself, it just says The Moody Blues. So, just a regular old school looking London records. I don't have a problem with the way these pressings sound on London records. I have a ZZ Top one that has no cover. It's Rio Grande Mud. I love the way that record sounds, and I made a cover for it, and I'll have to show it one day. So there's that. And so I got curious because I seen the whole series of Stranger Things. What are we, season 3 or 4? I don't remember. I said, let me go look under Kate Bush because I heard folks saying that the Hounds of Love, that album was going up on Discogs for some money. So I went to go check it out because I don't have any Kate Bush on vinyl. I have maybe 2 or 3 CDs of greatest hits and a couple of other albums. So I went to look and voila, for $23.99 it was there. Kate Bush. Here it is. Hounds of Love with Running Up That Hill, which I really like this song. I like this whole album too. I've listened to this whole album on Spotify or YouTube. But yeah, they had a copy of it. And so I went ahead and I grabbed it. I'll probably get some more Kate Bush through trade. We'll see. Now, my other new record, and it was kind of like a little bit of a, well, it was a splurge. This wasn't through a trade. But Kate Bush and the Moody Blues was. But I remember having this album on CD, and Kraft Recordings are doing what I think are a very good job on these records. But Bill Evans, You Must Believe in Spring, featuring Eddie Gomez on bass. I haven't opened it, but I used to have this on CD, and I just loved this album. Loves jazz. It's beautiful. It's elegant sounding record. And so, you know, it says 1977 studio album. It says Evans' final recording sessions featuring bassist Eddie Gomez and drummer Elliot Zygmunt. I'll get corrected, I don't know. All analog. Mastering from the original tapes by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio. 2 LP set. It's on 45 RPM, which means you will have to get up and switch over the record. Which you know, what can I do? I really wanted this, so I went ahead and got it. And I'm looking forward to listening to it because I think it's one of his beautiful albums in his discography. Now the last 4 records I want to show here quickly are ones that I won in an auction. 3 of them are soundtracks. Let me start with this one. It's still sealed. I haven't opened it. I'm thinking it's Italian. I don't know much about this label, but it's still sealed. Like I said, it's Mackay Tyner, and I'm a big fan of him. Mackay Tyner is one of my favorite jazz piano players. Of course, we know he was part of the jazz group with frontman John Coltrane. I'm about to open this bad boy. And so I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm going to play that one on Father's Day. We'll see. The other 3 are soundtracks. One of them, I don't remember this movie, but I like Christopher Walken. He's one of my favorite actors, and I like Mickey Rourke. And for what I've read and studied a lot about when I was in a film class, for some reason he got himself kind of like shunned by Hollywood, Mickey Rourke. I don't remember the whole details. I have them in my notes, so I'll go back and read them. But anyway, this is a movie called Homeboy. And it has tracks by Eric Clapton. So I'm looking forward to listening to this. I guess you could say this was a blind buy auction win. And there's a label of it. I don't know if that really, you can see that. But I guess it's saying that when you play it, say it. So we'll see if that's a track on there or not. But that's a good one for my soundtrack collection. The other two are, let me take these out because one of them is kind of dark real quick. The cover. This is Bird, which I love this movie. Original motion picture soundtrack. So I don't know what, I really don't know. And guess I'll find out there's a difference here in between this one and the other one I'm about to show. But I really did enjoy the movie, and it's really cool to have this on vinyl, this soundtrack. The other one is one of my favorite, because it's one of my favorite jazz artists, and that's Herbie Hancock, the man on piano. That's my name. The man is just a great player. I'll never forget when someone told me on a stream, and you know, I took that with not even with a grain of salt, when they told me that Herbie Hancock was not jazz. End of story. Original motion picture soundtrack, Round Midnight. And features Chet Baker, Ron Carter, Dexter Gordon. Listen to these heavyweights. Billy Higgins, Freddie Hubbard, Bobby Hutcherson, Bobby McFerrin, John McLaughlin. This is a really good movie. I really enjoy this. So, you know, I'm going to find out what the difference is between the two. Or I might have got the same thing with different covers. I don't know. But I grabbed them. And it's on just the regular red Columbia. All right, folks. That's it for my video. I just want to say thank you to everyone for their support. I do appreciate the comments. I'll respond to them as soon as I can. If you'd like to leave a comment on this video, please do so. And if you like my content and the videos that I do, hit the subscribe button. And I'd really appreciate it. Take care, everyone. And again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.